You are stressed, and there are three reasons. I'm going to tell you why in this video. And then I am going to tell you not only why you're stressed, but what to do about it. Get ready. Let's go. I am Kiné Corder, the leading national certified counselor specializing in financial hypnotherapy for stress. I am building the world's largest global barber network offering mental health and money systems. I do that by doing these videos, these free YouTube videos with information that helps barbers reduce their stress. I also do that with a free professional journal specifically for barbers, designed to give them mental health and money and business systems to reduce their stress. Why is this important? I will tell you. Today's video is about the foundational principles you need to know in order to reduce your stress as a barber. Money is the number one cause of stress, whether you have a little of it or a lot of it. So you are not alone. That's why over the next few weeks, I'm going to pour into you, giving you the necessary tools you need to reduce your stress. Now, I know that stress is coming from three different places, and you're probably focused on one or two or three, or maybe you just don't even know why you're stressed. But let me break it down. One, you are stressed because you feel like you don't have enough money. You live your life today with a longing for a different lifestyle. Let's just be honest about that. You feel like you don't have enough money, so you want to raise your prices, but your clients don't want you to raise your prices. They don't run your business. You do. But you're looking at them and you're thinking, well, you have enough money. Why can't I have enough money? And you should be able to pay me. I'm looking at your lifestyle. You're good. I'm struggling. So it's a bit stressful for you as you look at them, and there's contrast there. They spend money on things like steak dinners and I don't know, whatever else costs $80, the same price as your haircut, or $50. And maybe you don't live in the US. Maybe you charge dirham or euro or lek. No matter where you are, you're looking at your clients and you see them living the lifestyle that you want to live, and it's stressing you out. And that contrast, that conflict between them saying they don't want to pay you for your haircut, but they're spending it in other places that don't give them the same value. Do you know what it's like to have a haircut, a great haircut, for a week or two, or maybe even four, because you cut hair that good that they feel good for a whole week, for 2 whole weeks, for a whole month, they feel good and they don't want to pay your price? That's a problem. And that's stressful. And now, because you are not making enough money and you don't know how to have these conversations with your clients about paying you more, you're not you're not saving for retirement, which is the second stressor. You have no retirement. You see no end. You're starting to wonder, how will I get from behind this chair? And while you're wondering that, you're saying, what does this mean? Am I going to work forever? Am I going to have to go get a job? How am I going to do this? And then at the same time, you look like it seems like everybody else has a plan but you. So that's your retirement stressor. So, first is your lifestyle today. Second is your retirement stress. Let's talk about number three. The third, let's call it elephant in the room. Barbers are their clients' therapists, right? Before there were therapists, there were barbers. I'm saying it, you're saying it, but nobody's really saying it out loud, at least not loud enough. And some barbers are saying, oh, it's just part of the job. It's just part of the job. But barbers are therapists to their clients. Let's just face it. May not have the skills, they may not have trained, don't have the master's or doctor's degrees, doesn't matter. Clients don't care about that. They care about where they feel comfortable, who's listening to them, and maybe even giving them some guidance. Many clients that sit in a barber chair will never go to a therapist. And even some of them who do go to a therapist don't even tell their therapist some of the stuff they tell their barber. I know that's crazy, but it's true. Now, I happen to be a therapist and a barber, and that's why I'm sharing this information with you. Let's just recap those three stressors: lifestyle today, retirement in the future, acting therapist. So, which one do I work on first? That's the question I have to ask myself. Which one do I work with these barbers on first? That's the question I'm asking myself. And I'm asking you too. But since I am the financial therapist, since I am the stress management expert, I'm going to make the decision. I'm going to tell us what we're working on first. Now, I know you're not going to want to hear this, but I've decided the one we need to work on first is your retirement. I know. You're like, wait. But I still want to enjoy life today. We're going to get to that. We're going to get to that. You're thinking, I don't have enough money for this lifestyle today. You just said it. So how am I going to save for retirement? Exactly. Exactly. So that's why we're going to keep the focus on the bigger picture, retirement. That is your why. Because when willpower fails you, why power will fuel you. And if you don't have a why, you don't know why you're getting the money. You're just like, I don't know, just raise my prices. Just pay me. That's not what's going to work for a client. So I'm going to show you how to keep your why top of mind. It's the main thing. We're going to keep the main thing, and that's retirement. And by keeping the focus on retirement, the bigger picture, we're going to touch on the other two along the way. So we have retirement, the big picture here, and the others will lead us to that. On the way to retirement, we are going to look at the revenue that you can use to enjoy your life today. Living life today is important, but saving for a comfortable future is equally important. In order to do that, we have to look at the fact that you are pouring into other people for free or just for the price of admission, when this is an upsell, when this is not part of the service, it's not part of the job. It is a service. It is a job in and of itself. You know how I know? Because I do that job. I am a therapist. And I love being a barber. But because I spent so many years cutting hair and doing locks and pouring into people and showing them how to, like, guiding them through their lives, not getting paid for that. Eventually, once I started getting paid for that, I was like, wow, barbers need this. They need some training. They need some guidance. They need to get paid because people will sit in their chair and pour out their hearts. How many times have you heard somebody say to you, I've never told anybody this, but, or maybe they say to you, huh, I never thought about it that way. You're the therapist, whether they know it or not, whether you know it or not, and you should be getting paid for that. That is your income stream. Now, you might not be comfortable with that. So we might have a conversation and you may say, I got another income stream, but I just don't know how to turn it into one. I can talk to you about that too. But that's an income stream. And we need to find your income stream. It could be the therapy, it could be something else. We need to go deep inside. We need to get you some clarity. One of the things we're going to talk about in this series of videos that I'm doing. And when we find it, we will use it to fund your retirement. Does that make sense? Good. That is what I'm going to do over the next few weeks. I want you to watch every video with my hair like this. The shirt might change, the scenery might even change, but I'm going to keep my hair like this. I'm going to keep my hair the same for every video. I know that sounds silly, but I'm doing this for a reason. I'm doing this for you because these videos are important and you need to watch all of them. And even if you get lost along the way or you get stuck on one, you'll know to come back and watch all the others. When you see my hair like this, that video is for you. It is powerful. It's going to change your life. And you're going to use it and you can watch it over and over and over again. I'm going to put it in a playlist, of course, here on YouTube. But in the event you get a little lost or confused or you don't know which video you watched, you're going to watch every video with my hair like this. But here's the thing. I'm telling you, if I wear my hair like this video is for you. I don't wear my hair like this very often. So you don't have to get worried about, well, what if I watch a video and it's not part of the series? I don't wear my hair like this very often. And I'm being very intentional. And I'm doing this for you. And I'm doing it for a reason. These videos are important. So that is the clue I want you to look for. Trying to make it simple for you. However, as simple as that is, there's another way you can do this. You can subscribe to the Prosperous Barber Journal. Now, 2 reasons why you want to do it. One, I'm going to drop these videos in that journal from time to time. But I'm also going to put all of these videos in one place. And if you're a part of the journal, you'll have the link to these videos. Now, there's a link in the description of this video right now. It takes you to my world. Right now, I am in your world. I'm coming to you in your world. Well, it's the YouTube world, but I'm coming into your world. You attracted me into your world, whether through the algorithm or your energy, whatever, however you did it, I'm here. But you attracted me into your world, and now I am inviting you into my world, where I have put all these videos in one place. All of these videos are in my world. If you want to watch them all in your timeline, like take your time in your convenience, then subscribe to the professional journal that I created for barbers called the Prosperous Barber Journal. The link is in the description of this video. Once you are there for free, you can read past issues of the journal. Subscribe to the journal so that you get the next issue. And you can decide if you'd like to pay a few extra dollars, just a few dollars, to get the network. And in the network are all these videos. That's where all these videos will be. That's where I will be. And that's where my tribe of barbers will be. If you feel alone and you want a tribe, the network is where you need to be. That's where I can ask you questions and you can ask me anything about retirement, about creating the lifestyle you want today, about creating a new revenue stream. You can ask me anything, even about my life, because I don't do a lot of personal talk here on YouTube. But in the tribe, I do talk a little bit about my personal life. And also, you can talk to other barbers who are going through the same things you're going through, and sometimes going through different things, which will let you see, one, you're not alone, but two, oh shoot, maybe I'm doing some things right. Maybe I'm not doing so bad after all. Anyway, this video is much longer than I wanted it to be. Let me wrap this up by saying, at the end of this video, after you watch this video, I want you to do a few things. YouTube is going to suggest another video to you. It could be the next video in this series, but it might be something else. The vision phase is the next video in this series, at least as the series stands right now. If it doesn't show you that next video, you can watch what it shows you, but look for the vision phase video. But make this easy. Subscribe to this YouTube channel. That's one thing you can do. Two, subscribe to the Prosperous Journal. Do that. And then once you get to the Prosperous Journal, you start getting the issues. You can decide if you want to get closer to me, if you want to be able to ask me questions, and if you want all of these videos in one place. You don't know right now, and that's okay. I understand. The good news is you have already subscribed to this YouTube channel. And if you followed my direction, you subscribed to the journal as well. So I'm so pleased to make your acquaintance. I'm looking forward to us working together. Now that we are connected, I'll tell you what to do next. I'll walk you through the process of reducing your stress. It's so super simple. You just don't know all the steps. I do. I'll share them with you. If you have any questions, if you have any comments, just put them below. But if you want to get closer, like more intimate with me, subscribe to the journal, subscribe to the network. But that's all for now. I will see you sooner. I love you muchly. You might not know it now because this might be the first time you see me on video, but I promise you, I will pour into you the way you pour into everyone else. Somebody should be looking out for you. I'll be your therapist. How does that sound? Does that sound good or good? I know, right? All right. So that's all for now. I will see you sooner. I love you muchly.